Hi, my name's Sophie and I'm the Public Health Research Officer here at Birmingham Museums Trust. I'm here in the Made in Birmingham gallery and I'm going to talk you through a couple of objects in connection with the theme of food. So fast food looked very different in the 1900s. The baked potato was sold from carts such as these, often pulled by Italian migrants who arrived in the late 1800s. Nicknamed Little Italy, the area around Faisley Street was home to many street vendors that often sold ice cream alongside the potatoes. This cart serves to remind us of the fast food economy before the American influx of McDonald's in the 1970s. But food is not just about convenience, it's also about identity and belonging. Migration in the 1950s and 60s brought families, traditions, and recipes that transformed the city's food culture. This calendar represents new arrivals through their food, with the first recorded Chinese restaurant opening in Birmingham in 1950 in Holloway Head. The Chinese Quarter, which informally began in the 60s, now encompasses a wide range of Asian cultures. These calendars, which have been used as an advertising technique in China since the 20th century, are still prevalent today in many Birmingham homes. Then there are foods that feel deeply British, like HP sauce. For decades, this sign was fixed to a tower at Aston's HP sauce factory. Established in 1895, HP sauce played a role during wartime Britain, when the government encouraged resourceful practices around rationing. By adding flavour to less desirable cuts of meats and leftovers, it helped make limited supplies stretch further. Despite being created here in the Midlands, ingredients such as soy, tamarind, ginger, and molasses are reminders of resources appropriated from British colonies. Other institutions that feel deeply familiar are the pubs. This Eagle and Ton pub sign is now a relic of the pub that was demolished in 2020 to make way for HS2. This pub was where UB40 filmed their music video, Red Red Wine. Pubs represent more than somewhere to drink, but also a social setting for many. However, they have not always been welcoming for everyone. Racist bar policies in the 1960s saw segregation in pubs, and Malcolm X was invited to visit one of these pubs in Smethwick just 9 days before he was assassinated. The subsequent rise of Desi pubs resisting these policies, serving Indian and other South Asian cuisine, are now an important part of the West Midlands food landscape. Finally, the Greasy Spoon Cafe. Once a staple of Birmingham, fueling manual labourers with fry-ups, strong tea and simple comforts, by the 1980s demand was shrinking. People were turning towards healthier trends: wholemeal bread, poached eggs and lower fat. Some swaps were genuinely healthier. Others, such as margarine instead of butter, are more contested. The Arena Cafe closed its doors with the demolition of the former Bull Ring in 2000. Today, Greasy Spoon survive as nostalgic treats while diet culture constantly reinvents what's considered good or bad for us.